Hey everyone, so today I am going to try to make these. I got a bag of bones here and they are pretty brown, but I want to make them look older, maybe a little bit more realistic. So I looked at a couple of pictures online. I looked at some old bone pictures online, so I kind of have an idea of what I want them to look like, but I'm just winging it. So I have some browns here. It both says brown, but to me, obviously, those look like two different browns. I have two different browns here, and then I have some black paint, just regular acrylic paint. I got my paint brushes, some regular warm water and soap water, and I'm gonna get a paper towel and wipe some of it off so it's when they paint, so it doesn't look just like completely painted on. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna do is get my paint here. I'm not really sure what I'm doing. Like I said, I'm just kind of winging it. I have an idea of what I want it to look like, but we will see how it actually turns out. I did watch one video of them making like a skeleton look older, but they used spray paint, and I don't want to use spray paint. I already have regular paint, so I'm just going to go with that. What size paintbrush do I want to use? Could use, I'll try to use this one. See how that works. I think I'm gonna go with this lighter brown first. And it looked like the edges were a little darker than the rest of the bone, so let's see. All right, not too bad actually. I think I like that. Alrighty, I think I'm liking what I see other than the brown gathering here on the edge. It's looking pretty good so far. So far, so good. I mean, if you could tell the difference, that one's looking a little bit better. I kind of want to add some black to see what that would look like. Just a little bit of black. I want it to be dry, just to kind of add some details maybe to it. Sorry if you can hear that chewing in the background. That's my dog chewing on her bone, actually. Maybe if I actually like went in the lines maybe instead of just painting it. Doesn't look too bad. I think it looks better than the plain kind of white bone we have here. Or go along the lines here. The edges. I am not a master painter, if you can't tell by any means. So I think the key is just trying to wipe it off before it dries. Which I may have failed on this one. And I think we could fix that maybe by adding more brown to it, because that doesn't look, let's add a little brown to it. I'm not really liking the way this side looks. It looks the black looks very painted on. But I don't mind this side. And I don't mind the brown. So I would call this one done. I don't want to make it too brown and mess up. Again, this is a learning process, so maybe not going so hard on the edges with as much black, maybe dapping it off so it's just a little bit. All right, I'll call that one done, and it's dry, so I don't have to worry about it. Let's try this one. I mean, let's see. I think I need to concentrate more brown on the edges. I mean, on the ends. I wonder, should I incorporate this darker brown? See what that looks like, maybe. Maybe this darker brown on the edges will give it a little bit more of what I'm looking for. Looks a little bit better with the darker brown on the ends. I don't know if it kind of looks a little better actually. I'm gonna try again to go in with a little bit of black. And I'm not even gonna dip it in, I'm just gonna try to use like that, maybe wipe it away right away. So I feel like in the creases it would probably be a little bit more. Maybe some black and brown. Kind of looks pretty good, I think. Add some dark brown to this little mixture. And I'm trying not to make it look painted, but as real as I can. I would think that's not too bad. Maybe I'm gonna try some like white strokes. Let's see what that looks like. That looks pretty good. Kind of like that. Doesn't look too bad. Compare. I like the way that side looks. Now I like the way. Well, I don't like the way that side looks. I don't mind that. Kind of like in the creases. I don't know. Looking pretty good, I guess. It's looking better than these clean white bones we have over here. I wonder if, let's put that in there for right now. If I just use paper towel and dab it on there, if that would make a difference as far as the look goes. And maybe I should use the dark brown this time. Let's see. Well, I was going to dab it on, but maybe I'll just wipe it on here. And this time I'm using the darker brown of the browns. It's funny to me that they both say brown, but obviously two different browns here. Kind of like the way that looks better. I don't know if it's the color or if it's me wiping it on here. I like that way better. I feel like I don't even have to add black to it. The black kind of ruins it for me. Kind of makes it look not as authentic, if you will. I like that a lot better. I think that looks more real than painting it. Right. I think we're gonna go with that method. Just dabbing it on with a paper towel. Just kind of using this part to put on the paint and then the lower part to kind of brush off the paint. I'm liking the way that looks, to be honest. I think that looks way better than this method of painting. It looks very straight compared to, I don't know, just kind of, I feel like the paint goes where it needs to with the paper towel versus the paintbrush. I wonder if I could redo these ones. Maybe it's the color too, I don't know. Should I even try? Am I gonna mess it up more? We'll see. Kind of looks a little bit better. It looks a little too brown though, I think, compared to that. But I think our bones are looking pretty good so far. And now that we found a method that works, we're gonna stick with that method. think that's looking pretty darn good. Diggity darn darn. Now we're gonna be moving on to the foot. That looks a little bit better. The hand already looks kind of cool. Alright, so this is how everything turned out. I added the black like in the creases and in the gaps here and a little bit texture here. So this is how the skull turned out. Again, just adding brown and wiping it, and then adding the black and wiping it off. So I'm pretty happy with how everything turned out. They look pretty good to me. Again, adding the black just along the creases and on the outsides. And then the foot. I would try to get more black in there, but I lost my patience. I didn't really, and then I didn't do the underside. So if you want to do that, you should. If you want to make it look more realistic, I would probably add more black on the inside versus leaving it kind of white. So that's how I made the bones look real, or at least a little bit more realistic, a little bit more definition than the standard white bones that you would get from the store. Please leave a comment if you have one or any questions. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.